Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hey, my friends, welcome back to this podcast, the Personal Development Unplugged podcast with me, Paul Clough. Hopefully deconstructing the complicated things made complicated by other people and making them easy, more simple, because in simplicity there is genius. And today, a 5-minute quickie. Everyone talks about the new normal. This is going to be the new normal. It won't be the same as last time. The new normal won't be the same as the old normal. Well, that's a flash of the bleeding obvious, really, isn't it? Because things won't be the same, because nothing is ever the same when we change our experiences. If we have an experience, we are a changed person, and therefore when we look at things of the past, we see them through different focuses, different levels, different things, and we can experience things differently. We see things differently. We've learned, we've moved, we've evolved. But the thing is, here's a question for you. I'll start with the question. Are you happy to accept the new norm, the new normal? You see, some people are. They just say, well, yeah, it'll be different. And I'm not happy with that. You see, if someone says, are you happy with the new normal? I want to know what it is. And we don't know, do we? Well, we do. I think we do know what the new normal will be if we choose to make it that way. You see, if you decide, and we decide anyway, to create that new normal the way we want it to be for ourselves, for the people around us, and for the sake of this little planet Earth, then that's what it'll be. If you just accept a new normal that you don't have nothing to do, that's a choice to accept other people's norm. And to be honest, I'm fed up of other people's norm. This mad world has shown so many different facets of people's attitudes, people's emotions, people's behaviours, that I want this new norm to be something that inspires, that teaches, that brings people together, that communicates in truth, in honesty. Because I just think it's going to be such a better norm if we could do that. Yeah, a lot of people may not do that, and they'll probably just go along the old herd mentality. But I know you're different. And I wonder how we could do this. I don't know the answers. I have an idea of what they might be. But I wonder how we could set our new norm without just accepting somebody else's. Maybe we want to think, muse, that old lovely word of musing. Muse how we want to feel. Because it's all about feeling, isn't it? When we feel good and feel right and feel comfortable in what we're doing, that would be a nice place to be. But we want to think about different contexts, how we want to feel in different contexts. Because when we start feeling that way, other people will get it. And they will either have to accept our norm or create something else. And they'll communicate that to us, and we'll either, go with it or change it or who knows. But what would happen if you just decided, as I say, you decide everything you do, consciously and unconsciously. So why don't we just consciously and unconsciously choose this new norm? So maybe you just think, what are the good things that have happened through this mad world? What are the things that are absolutely nothing acceptable, that we're going to disregard, we're going to put in the bin and keep away? And what are the things we're going to promote, we're going to exude, as it were? Maybe you just stop and pause and think about that, to muse over it. Maybe you want to write it down. Or the other way is to imagine yourself, maybe in a context, being the way you want to be. Asking your unconscious mind to take all the things, the good things that you experienced, and add it to the good things that you've always experienced. And allow your dreams to become part of one and the same. So your new norm, your reality, starts to become who you are, what you are. And in that way, you are creating something very special. No more herd mentality for us. We are, well, I'm setting you the challenge, I think, to set your norm. If you want to. Hey, I think you do, though. I wonder, what could we all do? Even if we can't do it all at once, what would be the one thing that we could do right now that would allow this wonderful environment of ours, this life that we live, to be that little bit better? So we learn from our experiences and make them even better. Hey, that's something to think about. What would happen if you just stopped now and paused and thought that way? Imagined and felt it? I wonder.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.